We are officially now halfway through 2026, and I have a question for everyone. What was your New Year's resolution? And if you didn't make one or you forgot yours, don't worry, let me tell you mine. For 2026, my goal was to be more intentional with my free time. However, with such a broad goal, I needed to see that it was actually achievable. To test my commitment, I started 75 Booked. This is a reading challenge originally created by Emily Page Books that is defined by 5 core rules. If you're watching this video, I'm going to assume that you're already familiar with them. For me, the original rules were definitely too ambitious, so I modified them. My first rule was to read every day for 30 minutes, preferably over 2 different sessions. My second rule was to time and log every reading session in a private Google spreadsheet. My final rule involved not spending any money on books. So, with these expectations laid out, I was finally ready to start the challenge. From October 29th to January 12th, I would take on 75 Booked and I would succeed. It should have been easy, right? Even with my modified rules, I failed the challenge on day 11. I didn't break rule number 3, if that's what you're thinking. On day 11, I broke rule number 1, only reading for a total of 15 minutes. I was quite disappointed with myself, and even now I still feel somewhat embarrassed admitting this. My modified rules were definitely reasonable, and I couldn't even follow those. Restarting the challenge just seemed pointless. But instead of restarting or giving up, I kept going. This time focusing on consistency above everything else. Perfection was never really my goal, and I think I needed that reminder. Since I had already failed, I no longer felt pressured by the constraints of the challenge itself. I know that 75 Booked is inherently flexible as a challenge, but I decided that I was no longer going to follow it. I was doing my own thing, and that's what worked for me. Going forward, my only expectation was to read every day for the remaining days. Everything else was just extra. And guess what? I did it! In this next section, I want to share some of my stats, and they're not impressive by any means, but I'm proud of them. Over the course of 75 days, I read 11 books, 6 genres, and 3,779 pages. Across 118 sessions, I read 2,675 minutes, or 44.5 hours. These are the 11 books that I read, and being such a big advocate for libraries, 10 of them were actually sourced from my local library system. After the initial 75 days, I was eager to keep reading, and for the first time, I made an official TBR list. As a mood reader, I don't always know what I'm going to read next, but I'm always looking forward to it. Although 75 Booked wasn't for me, I'm really glad I tried it. Through this experience, I feel like I've built consistent habits and a type of discipline that have persevered into the new year. Throughout 2026, I've spent much more time on my hobbies. This year, I've really given myself time to start meaningfully exploring my personal interests. Have you tried 75 Booked before? And what are your thoughts on reading challenges? Do you think they actually work, or are they not really for you? Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching!